If you did the trumpet and the camera, would you do 220?
Cheapest, the absolute cheapest, I would go on the trumpet and camera. With this would be...
Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anthony. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and when I look on Facebook Marketplace, I like to try to find a deal that's potentially bigger than what I see, you know, kind of how people look for video games and then find out if they have more video games, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I saw some listings for some interesting looking old stuff, and it appeared that it was all inside a big barn with tons of other stuff around it. Dug a little deeper in some of their posts, and back in like the summertime, they were having pretty much huge yard sales all the time with storage unit finds. It's been kind of cold, so there hasn't been one for a while. So I reached out and basically just said, hey, would you be open to me coming in and maybe picking your barn a little bit? And they got right back to me and said, yes. So I'm basically just gonna head over to this big barn, hopefully dig through a bunch of stuff and maybe find some cool things to resell. No idea what I'm really walking into, so we'll go find out together.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
How are you?
Good, how are you? I'm Anthony. I messaged you. Are you guys just open anyway?
No, we just did this for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So you can look through pretty much anything, you know, the RVs, they're stored in here for the winter. But
okay.
Anything else, you're welcome to look through it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is everything priced, or just kind of make a pile and then talk to you at the end or something?
Yeah, just make a pile. Most of the stuff isn't because we just have so much.
Yeah, I can see that. Awesome. Thank you.
You need a flashlight?
I mean, I can use my phone.
Okay, I got flashlights.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You can't see in here in the summer and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're the picker?
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony?
Yep.
Jeff,
nice to meet you, man. Thanks.
Yeah, usually the way we do it, like in the summer when the whole place is full up.
Right.
My wife is in here doing the sales, and I'm out at auctions and hauling storage units.
Nice. Buy lots of storage units.
I've bought 7 this month, and I did a big estate sale. The lady was moving to Florida, and I did an estate clean out in Greenwood.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I've still got stuff in a storage unit in Greenfield. I got a bunch of stuff in another building over here. We've got all these boxes that are in front of this fifth wheel. Like we've been through it and thrown away garbage and stuff.
Yeah.
And kept everything we thought was sellable, but nothing's really been separated.
Right.
You know, like this time of year, I need to tear down 90% of that Christmas stuff.
Right.
Get other, because we bought a locking lid tote unit in Greenfield this month that it was half full of expensive locking lid totes, everything from like this size up to pretty big ones.
Right.
And I've got some totes of that over there that I don't even know what's in still.
Oh, really?
So yeah, And if you ever wanted to do one of your blogs, maybe from a fresh, brand new bought storage unit that like I've seen it but ain't even went in it, we can do something like that.
Sure, that'd be awesome.
That'd be a cool one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
When it's me and my wife just dealing with the volume of stuff.
It's hard, yeah.
It's
definitely hard to get
I work
everything
7
done.
days a week.
Yeah.
You know.
So I wanted to tell you, we watched one of your videos, right?
Right.
And we went there and picked that place before she had her estate sale.
Oh, really?
The lady that went all around the world, you know.
Oh, over in New Pal?
All that intricate
We
stuff.
beat everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you get some good stuff in?
Yes.
We did. I didn't have a whole lot of money to spend in there, but we both dropped several $100s. I've got a client of mine that lives up in Carmel. He's pretty affluent.
Right.
He was looking for a grandfather clock. I bought a grandfather clock from her, moved it here, got it all running, and took photos and sent to him. Yeah, I want it. You know, I said, well, now you have to make the drive out here to look at it. I want to make sure that.
Right.
Well, he called me last night. Oh, thank you so much. He goes,
awesome.
It's been running a tad slower, a tad fast, and I've been adjusting the pendulum and stuff.
That's one very cool piece.
Oh, wow. Was that from that house?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Very cool that you're local and doing it local, you know?
Yeah. I'm like shocked that
he bought that. That's all jade.
Oh, wow.
He only gave her $500 for it.
Jeez.
And he sent me a picture of it in a text message. Is this worth the $500 that I just paid for it? And I said that was her finest piece of jade. That's a rare color. I wanted it. Really didn't have the extra money for it.
Yeah.
But I said I would value it at $1,200 to $1,500.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll definitely have to come back in the summer when it's, you know.
Yeah.
And it's huge in here. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been here before.
I see that you guys advertise a lot. I don't know how I missed the listings, you know, until now.
We got a business card. If you
I
just
set one over here because he's gonna make a pile of
If you want a basket or something,
okay.
We've got some like little shopping baskets.
Okay.
One like we got stuff everywhere. Around the walls there's shelving and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of furniture over here. Those boxes, you're welcome to go through anything.
Oh, sweet.
Back behind that tape right there. There's a lot of stuff back there that's high dollars stuff and tools that I've been putting. If you want to look through any of that.
Okay, awesome.
I can't guarantee if it's back there that it would be sold, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the summer, we've got the baskets and a shopping cart up front.
Oh, cool.
We get a lot of people that come in and grab a shopping cart and just go back.
Thanks.
You know.
Do you like once a week in the summer, or is it like just like?
No, during
every
the
weekend?
summer, my wife's here 5 or 6 days a week.
Oh, really? Man,
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah, and we do like, you know, summer hours are usually like somebody's around at least 5 days a week.
Yeah.
From, you know, 11 to 4.
Right.
You know, sometimes she's here 9 to 5:30 or something too.
Sure.
If it's a crazy day. If I've gone nuts at the auctions or got a huge estate clean out or something, it gets crazy in here sometimes. You'll have 20 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I mean, like coming and going.
Right.
And we've only been doing it for, it'll be 3 years, May the 2nd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll try not to take too long. If I do, just like, you know, come to wrap it up.
You're all right. I've got quite a few things to
Okay.
do around here.
Cool, man. Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got any questions, you can holler for whatever or something.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
building here, so don't have to wood it. That way they can see all the years with my work on it. Somebody's wishing they had that this winter so they can. Yeah, it's cast.
Oh, shoot.
You're all right.
I'm sorry, man.
You're all right. You can move any of this around too. I don't.
Okay, awesome. I won't make a mess, I
I'm gonna
promise.
have some spare room to get out on the shelves.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. Huh. It's kind of funny.
Find the muscle machines. There.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a huge collection of those. The tote underneath them's got a bunch more in it.
Yeah, I saw both of those. What would you be thinking on all those right there? Just like those two totes.
We got a bunch of collectors in the area that the big ones, the 1/18th scale,
right.
I was selling them $15 a piece. The 1/24s were 10, and the 1/64s were 3.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna go any cheaper on that.
Okay.
That's picker prices there
Right on.
anyway. So.
Cool. I might add them up here in a second then, because those are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, those are great. And I even, some of the stuff that's down in here, all this NASCAR little crap, two of the 124s, I traded him for like 25 of them
really?
or something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then he had bought one and had a big tote of stuff he wanted to trade. I do some trading with some stuff every once in a while.
Put this in this pile.
Got an original 87 Michael Jordan measure up.
Oh, wow.
And it's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I've had a little interest in it, but nobody's gave me what I've asked for it.
Right.
And I had said 200 was my bottom dollar on it, or
Yeah.
I would just stick it between a mattress and box spring and forget about it. If they had, there's that sports memorabilia sale at the state fairgrounds that they canceled this year.
Yeah.
I know I could have took that up there and got 300 out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't have it this year. So I just kind of held on to it.
I know Michael Jordan stuff is doing really well right now too.
I know. I thought about next time I was over by Mozzie's in Greenfield, I would take that with me and they might buy it on the wall. So,
yeah, they might actually.
you know. I might even trade them for pizza delivery.
Just a,
You know what I mean?
just a running credit.
Right. Generally, you know you found a good album when they come framed.
Yeah. Who is that? Is that John Lennon?
Yeah, the
Yoko Ono?
Yoko Ono. It's
Yeah, that's
the
pretty
last
cool.
one before he was assassinated.
That's pretty awesome. It's okay to go back in there?
Yeah,
see?
you can go back here.
Okay.
Do what you want to do. She's got a bunch of stuff that's like on that table back behind where she's always sitting.
Right.
It's really good stuff
Yeah,
over
you can go
there.
back there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Here, we got 3 chairs in that close in 26 minutes.
I wonder where the closest place is I can get batteries. I don't want to skip that job. Yeah, I knew it when you talked about the Harley. You're not old, are you?
Zippy. What are you thinking on that old trumpet over there?
I'd probably have to have $100.
$100?
That's a 1930 and it's nickel.
Okay. I like it.
And It's all there too, the mouthpiece and the music.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let me look. That doesn't sound crazy.
That movie camera that was laying there too that's a hot little item right there.
What's that?
Yeah, I've found those, but I've never found them with the lenses that are on the front.
Bolex.
Yeah.
What do you think on that? I have no idea.
I actually had that appraised, and Mike Trusty, his dad, offered me $75 for it, and I turned it down. His other son, that not the one that's not the auctioneer, collects cameras and stuff. I really wanted $100 on that too, because I think on eBay, I think that might bring close to 200.
Okay.
Just because it has the lenses.
Yeah.
Because you can find them without the lenses for, you know, $130, $150, but you don't even find them with lenses.
Cameras are always about the lenses.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, let me look at this trumpet for a minute. I used to buy trumpets all the time, but it's been years now.
Mike looked at that too, because he does a lot of music stuff. He actually had the valves out. It needed new gaskets, the O-rings in it, but it was in really good shape when we took it apart.
They're not sticking or anything.
No, and it's got the original mouthpiece and the screen to it. The music holder. I usually don't find them in that good a shape.
I don't see any dents or anything on the bell.
I mean, there's some dings here and there.
Yeah,
there's
nothing.
Ding, but nothing
crazy.
No huge, you know. For being 90 years old,
Right,
it's
right.
in great shape.
Frank Holton. Like this basket of stuff. And then maybe the guitar too.
Oh, Bubba stuff. Yeah. See, I don't even know on the Bubba stuff. $10, like $5, because I know somebody would give me $5 for this. He'd be looking at the good stuff. I don't have a clue on this.
What would
do
you
you
offer?
know?
No, I've never seen it. I just looked like it was about 20, 25 years old and it was in the box, so it just kind of looked interesting.
You looked it up and come up with something, you know. I mean, obviously you have to make money off the stuff.
Right.
Too, so. And the amount of stuff we have, some of it needs to go.
WWF.
$1997 Tyco real talking Bubba.
I know some WWF stuff can bring big bucks. What are you trying to get out of these games?
$1 each.
$1 each.
That's what I sell people. The WF you might want to get a little bit more, but PlayStation, you know what I mean? I don't. So this one here, new in the box, I only found one that they have listed right now. 5 people are watching it. They have it for $103.50, but half of that's shipping.
Right.
What they're saying. I don't know why it would cost $61
for
shipping, but that's what they're saying it is. Let's see what Etsy says. Sold.
No and no.
Okay.
I just hadn't drug them home yet. $50.
50 for all that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about the guitar, do you think? I don't think it's anything special. It's an old,
I know
like,
it's
Ibanez
not
knockoff.
anything special. I'm just trying to think of what, if somebody walks in the door, what would they give
Right.
me for it? I'd probably do like $15.
Okay.
on this.
So you're at 65 there.
Yeah.
If you did the trumpet and the camera, would you do 220?
Cheapest, the absolute cheapest, I would go on the trumpet and camera. With this would be $235.
235.
And that's everything.
Cool. Sounds good.
Good deal. Usually he's a tough negotiator. Just saying. People do not like having to deal with him.
I appreciate you working with me, and I appreciate you opening it up.
Where is it, Jim?
I think it was sitting right next to it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, these ought to be some pretty good stuff for you.
It'll be fun if nothing else.
You see, stuff's always changing, so.
But yeah,
maybe
for
this
sure.
Summer, like I said, when stuff's more cleaned up.
Or if you have some success with that, just get a hold of us.
Okay.
Let us know, because I've got stuff you haven't even seen yet. too,
Awesome.
so.
That sounds good.
And a lot of, like that trumpet and that camera, it come out of the stuff that's over there. So did
Oh, really?
So did that typewriter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
So
Do you happen to have 15?
it's, yes.
It's 35. I got 250 there.
Yeah, the lighter. That's my most important tool. Count that. There's the 5.
Cool.
There's the
Awesome.
And like, if you see something in here that you think you can sell and it just ain't fitting in your budget, like I said, we might be able to work something out where
Okay.
you could just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
I know who you are now. I'll let you take it home with you.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, if you sell it, you know, if it gets to where, no, I don't think I'm going to sell this, it could be profitable, you
Right.
just bring it back, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we want people to know that, you know, come in the door and pick out a whole bunch of stuff and we'll work something
Sure.
out, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I like that idea about the storage unit too. You know, if you get
Yeah.
one and you want to.
Yeah, oh
Have to,
yeah.
like, get you
Yeah.
a good one.
Right,
so
right.
you can get
Yeah.
through it first, but yeah.
I'll find you a good one here, probably sometime next month.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I got. That's one of those things. If I call and say I got it, you'd have to get to it pretty quick.
Right.
Because sometimes I'll have all month to do them. Sometimes I got 48 hours. It just depends.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, we are back in the garage. I want to thank Jeff and Amanda so much for having me out. They call their business A&J Hidden Treasures. I'm going to link their Facebook page down below in case you're local or in case you want to contact them for something. It can get tricky when resellers try to buy from other resellers, which is basically what happened here. I did have to negotiate a little bit just to make the deal make sense and maybe still paid up a little, but at the end of the day, I think that we both did pretty well. So real quick, let me show you what I picked up to resell. I did pick up quite a few just smaller knick-knacky stuff, nothing special at all, but maybe some things for the booth, like these old hockey pucks here from 1997. Don't really think there's a lot of value, but I'm always looking for just the smalls for the booth, and that's probably what this will end up being. Along with these Falls City beer bottle openers and this old, it's not a Zippo, it's a Storm King lighter. You know, probably all stuff for the booth right there. Along with this bobblehead, it's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. bobblehead. I'm not gonna bother selling that kind of thing online, but just for a few bucks at the booth, always have my eye out for that kind of thing. Picked up this old Cincinnati Reds mug here. Thought it had a really cool look to it. Here's a Cowgirls die-cast pistol from the company Paris. It looked pretty modern to me, but it is die-cast, and it actually has some sold comps for around 25 or 30 bucks, so that was actually a pretty good pickup right there. Here's a sealed set of Pokemon sliders. I believe it's from 1998. I think these usually sell for 20 or 25 bucks, so that's okay right there. Picked up this stack of precision aircraft components hats. Not really sure if they have any value, but I just thought they had a cool look to them, and you know, aircraft stuff is always hot, so we'll see what happens with those. Some more small stuff. Just got some PS1 games. Definitely nothing special. There's a WWF game. There's a Tiger Woods game. There's a Crash game. That one's probably the best. And then this old Metallica CD here. I just never seen this one. It was one of those little Motion Plus things for a Wii. Those are always handy to have on hand for when you get systems and you want to increase the value a little bit. Got this Tyco Real Talkin' Bubba here. I had never seen one of these before, but just the brand had me interested in the age and the fact that it was still in the box. Turns out that these can sell in the box for between like 50 and 60 bucks. So that definitely helps offset some of the cost I spent on this stuff. Couldn't believe I found another Mr. Bim Zippy. I believe it's from the 50s. This one's a little bit smaller than the one I found a couple months ago. But I saw comps on this guy right here for between like $50 and $100. He's a little beat up, a little dirty, so I don't think I'll get that much. I'll probably always pick these things up when I see them just because I just think they're bizarre. Got this guitar here. It is definitely nothing special. It's the brand Seymour, and it's made by Ibanez. Back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of these guitar companies had copies of other guitars that they would sell. This one, to me, kind of looked like a Martin D28, which I really liked the look. I like the beat-up look. I like the cracks in the finish and the top. I saw that the bridge was still seated pretty well. Like it's not popping up or anything. So I kind of just bought this for a project for us to have around the house. You know, something maybe teach Elliot and Olive on if they're interested. A couple things about it. It was missing a lot of the bridge pins, missing the pick guard. Looks like it was clawed up at some point. And then I hate this style of tuners right here. So not to get too technical about anything, but I did go ahead and order some replacement parts from Amazon. There's some bridge pins. I got some tuners that I like much better. These old style Gibson style tuners. And I went ahead and bought a new pick guard too. So probably the next video I do, I'll show you what it turned out like. I think it'll be pretty cool. It's got a nice boomy sound to it, just kind of plucking these two strings that are on there. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna keep this old look to it, but it should be quite the little player when it's done. These two items here were pretty much the meat and potatoes of the deal. This camera, it's a Bolex D8L. It's got two lenses on it. Depending on how you do the math for everything I bought and like how you break up the cost, I may have paid about what this camera's worth, but it was just too cool to leave behind. What I feel like was the biggest gamble is this trumpet right here. It's a Frank Holton Llewellyn model. Not a lot of recent sold comps, but Google searches make me feel like it's a pretty rare trumpet. So the profit from the deal could certainly end up coming from the trumpet. I did see a recent sold comp of one sold for parts that had a cracked lead pipe and it was crudely repaired and just not in good shape. And that sold pretty much instantly for 125 bucks plus shipping. I think they probably could have gotten more. There are two very nice examples on eBay right now, one for $11.99 and one for $1,400. And I think the one for $11.99 does have several watchers. So I'm not really sure what the value of this would be. I would say condition's pretty middle of the road, but it does have a mouthpiece in there. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'll probably do a lot more research before I end up selling this. If anyone knows anything, feel free to let me know. It's a Frank Holton Llewellyn. There's definitely some finish issues, but there's no like big cracks or dings or dents or anything. But this is what I really felt like gambling on, and this is what could potentially make or break the deal for me. I did date it too. I believe it's from 1927. All right, guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.